I'm gonna go ahead and mute you, Susie. Welcome everyone to the Inquisition. This is Inquisition number 4. All right, Capybara. This is your first time at the Inquisition, but this is a different conglomeration of members. So, Coach RC, as an original capybara, tell me, what is it like to have all of these new members joining you on your scurry little island?
I don't view it as like new capybara because it's a completely different tribe. Since everybody had two people from their original tribe, it's just a new tribe. It's not like there's like capybara OG or something like that. Like it might have kept the names, but like they're new tribes at this point.
All right. Cam, since the shuffle up, Piranha has won 2 challenges in a row. However, original Piranha members have been dispersed amongst the other tour groups. So, Cam, as the person that was answering the questions, is the Piranha Curse still alive?
I mean, all I'll say is that every single tribal council that's happened, there's been a member of Piranha tribe there. So I do think there is a curse. But hopefully the curse can be broken. Just fingers crossed that we can like form a new powerful, like we can become the capybara. We could become the big rat, you know?
So, Austin, do you feel that this new capybara has become one big happy family, or is it still very much so individual tour groups?
Why not both?
Elaborate.
Of course I will. I feel like, at least for me, I feel much part of this new big rat happy family. But also we have to like work together to come to a really like hard decision. And so that can definitely like, draw some lines in the sand.
Max, Austin brings up drawing lines in the sand. Is tonight's Inquisition, is it setting you up to potentially win another challenge or to get you deeper if there were a merge?
I'd like to think it's hopefully gonna do both. I mean, like you said, Piranha or OG Piranha wasn't the best, and now the Piranha Curse is a little in flux, as you could say. So, like personally, I think it's gonna be for the best. I think it's gonna help us make merge as a united group, and I really think that it's gonna help flip things for the best.
Now, Nick C, you were away for a little bit and then you got to come back. When you came back, the whole world was upside down. What did you make of everything that took place while you were gone?
See, when you win a challenge, it's you get to eat steak that night. When you lose a challenge, you get to eat oatmeal, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles, and that's what happens with the game. And we're gonna keep going.
Seb, this is your first time at the Inquisition. Does it make you apprehensive because true bonds have not been tested yet? Or are you excited because you're going to know where the game is going?
I Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that, quite frankly, I think this vote is going to say a lot because I think that there's been a lot of thrown out of like, oh, this is one big happy family, but as someone who said in my DMs earlier today, um, is it smarter to go after the shady players, the sneaky players, or is it smarter to go after the people for survival? And so I'm always nervous because I feel like based on just like the challenges from the OG tribes, I feel like I was stronger in them. And with the live night announcement on Saturday, It could be anything, and so people could already be anticipating, okay, well, these people are here for a merge, and these people are not. So,
Coach, Seb is bringing up, shady people, people being here for the merge, not being. How would you define shady in the context of this tour group?
In the context of this tour group. So I think shady is definitely has different turns throughout different games. Shady can be someone who goes and flaps their gums or loose lips, as some people say. Shady could also be people who like drill you for information but give up at nothing. And so I think that like everybody's personalities kind of like determine maybe what type of shady they're playing.
Cam, as somebody who has experienced the Inquisition a couple of times now, how does this Inquisition compare to the previous ones when you were on Piranha?
I feel like the Piranha ones were more so like just trying to what was like the less talkative people per se at the time, whereas this tribe, everybody's at least a little bit talkative. Like everybody's like having like deep conversations and stuff. So like it makes it a little bit harder to know like what's actually like the truth and what's not, and what's being said to others and what's not.
Austin, let's talk about the jungle. You've had a little bit over a week and a half in this game to journey into the jungle. What kind of adventures lie out there? Has there been lots of talks of who may have what or where things could be?
The jungle has a lot of things, and I have not found them yet. I have found nothing. Therefore, someone in here, or maybe some other people out there somewhere, have something, and it's definitely worth talking about. But I don't have that information.
Max, votes thus far have been rather unanimous. But, as you know, from the first Inquisition, the numbers may not always add up to the amount of adventurers at an Inquisition. So, how do you calculate what the correct number of votes should be?
You don't? I don't know. I mean, you hope that it's six, right? You hope that six people are voting. But like as like you said, first round, we had six members and only five of us voted. And did we ever figure out who that one person was? No. So like, it's not ideal when someone loses their vote or chooses not to vote, because it definitely makes everyone real confused and makes it 10 times more messy. So I'm hoping everyone's here, present, and already has their votes in.
Nick, after tonight, everyone will have attended an Inquisition, which means that everybody has now had their game jump started. Do you think that the competitiveness will be upped a level after tonight?
Absolutely. I think everybody has a taste of the fire and getting their butt held to it. I think that people start to watch what they say once they actually know that what they say has consequences.
Seb, consequences were brought up. How consequential will tonight's vote be? Seb, are you there? All right, well, it seems like Seb is indisposed at the moment. So, we will now move on. The way this works, since some of y'all have not been to an Inquisition, I will break it down. What will happen is I will go off camera and I will mute myself. While I am away, you are free to talk about anything except for this game and the vote. Whilst I am away, please recast your vote or bump your vote to the top so that way it is fresh in your prod chat. But before I go away, does anybody have anything else that they need to say?
Does Prod have my item that I'm playing?
could you be more specific?
Yes. Can I play my immunity necklace?
Yes, I can confirm that this is a talisman and it is an immunity necklace. Therefore, Nick C is immune at tonight's Inquisition, which means you cannot vote for Nick C and you must cast your votes elsewhere. So now I'm going to go off camera and mute myself unless anybody else has anything else they need to say. Great. Going off camera and muting, you are not allowed to talk about this game or this vote. Doing so will result in a self vote, so do not talk. But please feel free to do shout out.
Great shout out to my prod guests, Lyndon, Chris, and Mike Jones.
Shout out to Topher the gopher for putting up with me yelling, Topher, my gopher, all the time.
Shout out to my prod staff for making the sickest buff for me of all time.
Hey, Benji. Hey.
Shout out to Chris Ann too, by the way, and Zach, who's been very active in my prod as well. Thanks, y'all.
So follow me. You need your own picture, sir. I'm looking at 2 gens right now.
Likes my picture better.
But I want to see him in his hat. In his adventure hat. I'm waiting for that dang skull to pop up. Stupid dang Ant-Man skull. Where is it? Bring it on. Hello, DS Prod.
Hello.
I love that. That's your name right now.
I know.
Too much
My
work.
my tablet crapped on me. So now here I am on my phone.
It'd be like that.
Experiencing some minor technical difficulties with the YouTube. Just hang tight. I am back with the ancient Incan skull, and I have the votes. Once the votes are read, decision is final. The adventurer with the most votes will have fallen prey to the predators in the jungle. They will have a moment to speak their piece, and then they must leave the Zoom immediately. But before I read the votes, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol or any other relative advantages that they would like to play, now is the time to do so. All right, I will read the votes. First vote. Coach RC. Seb. One vote Seb, one vote Coach RC. Seb. Two votes Seb, one vote Coach RC. Austin. One vote Seb, two votes Seb, one vote Coach RC, one vote Austin. Austin. Two votes Austin, two votes Seb, one vote Coach RC, one vote left. And the fourth adventurer to have fallen prey to the predators in the jungle, Austin. Austin, you have become prey.
It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Bye, y'all.
Well, after tonight's Inquisition, it is most certain that the game is afoot. And when I said that everybody has attended an Inquisition, I meant all tour groups, not necessarily all adventurers, but all tour groups. All right.